So our first user story that we did for Sprint 1 was to complete the database schema. So our first acceptance criteria was that all classes from the DSD were to be established and that relationships were to be created, and also that relationships are consistent with the DCD that was provided by our professor. So to show you all the DCD, we'll pop it up right here, and you can see that all the objects have been created, which are the household account, affiliation, organization, address, and constituent. All the relationships have been made, you can see right here, and we met all the acceptance criteria, and we met the user story by creating the database schema. The next and last user story actually was manage the constituents. And for this, we had to meet the acceptance criteria of creating the mock data and entering it, and also making sure that all entries have the correct type of data in each field. For example, the names field have actual names. We did meet the acceptance criteria in the fact that we did created the mock data. However, due to the COVID-19 going on right now and only having 2 real days to complete this sprint, we weren't able to fully make sure that the name fields lined up with actual names. Right now it's still saying primary keys, but we will work on that. So in that aspect, we are slightly behind, but we will be back to a normal schedule for the next sprint. So to show you all the constituents list is right here. We have the mock data. You can see that we've corrected the constituent names. So for example, we can click on Zeb, and once it loads, it'll pop up, their middle initial, their ID, which is also primary key, the last name, the gender, their birth date, are they deceased, yes or no. So that's how that data is set up. Moving on to the addresses. This is where it comes into play of me talking about the primary keys. Right now it's just showing all the primary keys, so we will work on that and correct that for the next sprint. So if you click on the primary key for the address name, it will then show the address and give you all the information that you need. Household accounts, so right here the object is set up. Affiliations, clicking on that to make sure it works. We have affiliations here to see how they're affiliated with the Habitat for Humanity. And lastly, organizations. We'll click on another primary key, and they'll show us the organizations involved with Habitat for Humanity and how they are affiliated with us. So that is all in all for Sprint 1. We are slightly behind in the aspect of making sure that the name fields are lining up with actual names rather than just primary keys. We will work on that and correct that for Sprint 2. Thank you.